So it's Monday, weekend's over, had a good weekend, worked out Saturday morning. I've been staying pretty faithful with my one meal a day, which I'll talk about in a minute. Yesterday, Sunday, my family and I went out to Theodore Roosevelt National Park and did some hiking on a couple trails. It was pretty good. Total, we did not a major 3 miles, but the thing about hiking is, you're not focusing on a set group of muscles. You're going up and down terrain. You're traversing rocks. You're working muscles you might not normally work out in a gym. And plus, you got all that pretty scenery and wildlife. Let's see, we saw. Well, if anybody knows anything about Theodore Roosevelt Park, you've got a lot of buffalo, got a lot of wild horses, tons of prairie dogs, deer, antelope, turkeys, coyotes, a variety of birds, just a lot of wildlife. It's really nice. It's a preserve, so you go there and there's the animals aren't there. They're fearful enough of you to not come up to you, but they're not used to hunters and stuff, so you can get up a little bit closer to them. You shouldn't approach them though or feed them. That's what the signs say. So it was a good hike. We did on the actual hike we did see some turkeys and some prairie dogs, a bunch of horses. The buffalo were everywhere, just all over the place. Never seen them like that before. After that, we had a picnic and came home. So I didn't actually go to the gym yesterday, but the hike was a pretty good workout. So I will go to the gym tonight and try to continue to stick with my one meal a day. So let's talk about the one meal a day. Holy crap. Kind of feel like I'm on a roller coaster ride at the moment. I think I'm having mood swings because of the hunger at certain points. I understand it'll probably take a while for this to normalize, but I'm still debating on whether or not I want to do a noontime meal or an afternoon 5-6 o'clock time meal. My problem is I don't like eating before I go to the gym. I just don't like feeling full when I work out. So I'm probably going to stick to eating as early as I can. I'm probably going to start bringing my meal to work. But we'll see. Just keep playing with it. So my weigh-in was Saturday. Did that, posted the video. I ended that video abruptly just because I don't know if I was disappointed or just thought I had done a little bit better than that. But after the video, it's like anything else. You get, you're frustrated with a goal that you haven't met, or you think you're doing better, or you should be doing better than you are. You just got to stop and realize that this isn't something that happens overnight. I didn't get to this weight overnight, or a week, or a month, or even a year. It's going to take time to get rid of the weight that I gained. So I feel good. That's probably the best thing. I haven't had any heart palpitations. I haven't had any sleep apnea events. My back is kind of sore, but that's just from when I heard it the other day. I'm not achy anywhere. I can walk 3 miles easy. I can walk, a couple weeks ago we did 7 miles and my back was hurting. That's probably pretty common for a guy my size that hikes for 7 miles. I feel good, and I'm happier than I have been in a long time. Even if I look at all the crap that's going wrong right now, I think I have a pretty healthy marriage. I have kids that are kids, which means they're spoiled brats that think they're abused and underprivileged. So I think that's kind of the norm for our country at the moment. The bad things are, I have a ton of debt, which I'm managing. Some bad news with some tax information. Turns out I didn't do something right a couple years ago, and I owe them about $5,000, but that's okay. Worked out a plan with them. Just stuff like that. Missing my family from Idaho, and that's probably the biggest thing. Is not having my family, parents and siblings around me. Kind of miss that. So, but I do have my wife and kids, and they're very supportive. I couldn't do any of this without them. So, we'll be going back to Idaho in June for a week to do some camping. When that comes around that time, I probably won't be posting videos for those days. I'll probably do like a montage of the week when I get back. So yeah, that's pretty much my weekend. Going forward, talking about dieting, I'm going to continue this one-day diet. I'm going to also try to work on healthier foods. Depending on who you talk to, one meal a day diet, you can pretty much eat whatever you want, as long as you're just doing the one meal. I still think it's important to make sure you're eating healthy things. Still think it's important to make sure you're not drinking sugary drinks like sodas and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's going forward. I'm not setting any crazy goals. I'm not even setting weight goals at this point. It's more about, my clothes that I bought are baggy already, and I don't see a huge weight loss, but I do feel some muscle gain, and I think that's probably accounting for some of this. I've really gained a lot of abdominal muscles and upper body muscles. My legs are rocks pretty much. Surrounded by fat, but rocks nonetheless. So there's a lot of muscle there, but there's still the fat I got to get rid of. So my goal weight is still 285 for now. So we're about 100 pounds, a little bit more than 100 pounds to go. Down about 110. So feeling good. Anyways, I'll quit boring you for today. I'm kind of running out of things to say. Tomorrow I'm going to be discussing embarrassing moments with obesity. So that should be interesting. And I'm going to have some other videos coming out soon. And kind of just a reminder that, this channel is my 500-pound story. My story is not just about my weight. I love doing things. As I am able to, I'll be doing more videos in some of the satire and comedy, also some techie things that I'm working on, but also some more of my daily life. I just am kind of limited by equipment at the moment. Hopefully I can get some better equipment soon and start doing those things. So anyways, I hope everybody is doing well on their adventures and their dieting, if they're dieting, and feel free to comment if you have any questions about what I'm doing, or if you're looking for help. I sure would try to find you some help if I could. So, don't hesitate to post something. And don't worry about what other people say, and don't worry about people judging you. The only judgment that matters is the judgment you have on yourself. So, anyways, like always, remember, if you need help, you just gotta ask.